I put you to the Coco Show, the entertaining Coco Show. What do you buy? You choose. Proudly presented by Coco.
Hi everyone. I wanted to do a second video for the China Boy 12 Response channel because I did one last week and I figured let's do one again today. But today I really want to talk about a subject that that people gets involved in each and every day. You know, people ask them to get a job. You know, sometimes I walk by a street and this woman is just screaming at this man, "Get a job." Like, in some way, I approve to that, you know, because we all need a job in today's world, you know, because the income is not too much. The gas prices are high, and the government is promising a bunch of stuff to get elected for Prime Minister. It's, at this point, there's not really much of a choice to go to work or not. What I'm talking about is, I'm going to talk about my resume, you know, because I worked in so many restaurants, you know. My first job was a paper boy. I was delivering papers 6 days a week. Tuesday I was delivering the Tuesday flyers. Friday I was doing the Citizens. And what the Citizen is the Chatham-Kent Citizens. What it is basically is a one-time-a-week news. You know, when people get the Chatham Daily News, they subscribe to the Chatham Daily News, and they get the weekly paper every single day for a week, for 6 days a week. But the Chatham-Kent Citizens is people that are non-subscribers. They're not being left out, and they get it on Friday with the big thick paper with of course the flyers from the grocery stores and that, the kind of specials, that kind of stuff. So my first job was a paper boy, and I wasn't making at that time good money because I was just a student. You know, $50 was way enough for me. But my second job was Central Tavern. It's in Pancor, you know, where I used to go to school. My third job was some restaurant. In some restaurant in Chatham. It's on St. Clair. There's another job I did. It was another restaurant that's on St. Clair. You know, I worked in a lot of restaurants where I did a lot of prepping. I did a lot of cooking on the grill. I cooked French fries. I cooked hamburgers. Those kind of main courses for supper time. And there was one point in my life that I figured, you know, everyone, when they have jobs, you have to set a point in your life, right? What you're going to do in your life. Is this what you want to do? And when I was working at my last job, okay, I was working full-time. I was working 50 to 60 hours a week. I was quite tired when I got home. You know, I used to go to bed at 2 o'clock and wake up at 6 o'clock for my shift in the morning, 7 o'clock to go to work. And in every way, it was stressful. It was stressful, and it was painful, and it was like every day like that. When I went to work in the morning, it was hard. To be quite honest, I was working 8 hours each day, making not much of an income, but I was making something, just enough for me. When I did work at my last job, I was asking myself some serious questions, like, is this what I want to do for my life? Is this what I want to support my family in? Now, I actually asked myself the same question over and over again. And some way I did answer my questions, but not a whole lot. My last job I had, I kind of figured I was going to get let go. I used to go in, I think it was my last, well, let's put it this way. On 2007, March 1st, I went in, and the boss, usually sometimes, you know, I think it was a once a week kind of thing. I went in for my shift, and they told me, take the night off. And I kind of figured those were the signs of I'm gonna get let go. When I looked at those signs, wasn't quite satisfied when they let me go. That was the best job I ever had. I was always on time. Sometimes I was like 30 minutes early. I gave my hard work into my job, because my job was everything to me, you know. I knew that one day I needed that job to support me. This point of this video is telling you guys that if you have a job, you know, if you have a job really in your mind and you still have it, take care of it. Take good care of your job, because you know something, one day you're going to be thanking yourself. Thank myself at the end, but I didn't because I was quite disappointed, because that was the only income I ever had. You know, when you get paid every week, you're kind of quite satisfied. Your check, you know, you look at your check, you know, wow, like $200. This is the money that I made. Why? Because I worked my butt off. I worked 8 hours a day. I worked 50 to 60 hours a week for it. And I think everyone that has a check, everyone that has a job, and they look at their paycheck, their pay stubs, and they say, you know, wow, I worked for this. I worked for it, and this is what I get. A good old check that gives me a chance to live quite happy. And if you guys have kids out there, this check represents your kids. You know, you're telling your kids, wow, kids, Daddy made this check, and it's going to go towards something good. My rent, my utilities. And this is the point of the Channel Boy 12 channel, and the Channel Boy 12 response channel, is to give you guys some quite advice, a little story that I want to share. It's not like the Channel Boy 12 channel where I just make videos, you know, for fun. I am sometimes serious in my videos, because I know I take all my videos seriously, because when you're on YouTube, you take it quite seriously, especially when you're in the partnership program. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed my story, and I'm going to make part 2 out of this video too, because I think I need to make a little quite sometimes to make a little video just for you guys to watch, you enjoy, comment, rate, subscribe. So, my name is Channel Boy 12 for the Channel Boy 12 Response channel. Hope you guys enjoy this wonderful video, and I'll talk to you guys soon, you know. Just keep watching. Just talk to you guys soon.
Coco Show, you have watched Coco. Thanks for watching Coco Show.